Hey guys, my name is Lucas and today I just want to talk about passion. So most of you have this misconception that passion is this thing that you just find somewhere, or that someone is just gonna hit you on the head with your passion. And then you just like, oh man, now I finally found what I really want to do. But that's not where passion comes from. Passion is like a seed that you plant. You have these things, every one of us has these things that we just love doing, whether it's writing or drawing or just doing sports or whatever. But these are the things that we develop into a passion. So when you don't know what your passion is, you have to start right there. What is it that you loved to do? What is it that you really enjoy doing? And then you just do it, you take that seed, you plant it, and you put time and effort into it. And the more time and effort you put into that little seed, the more it'll grow and bloom, and then eventually you'll have something called passion. But you can't wait for you to find your passion. You have to start right now. The longer you wait, the longer it's going to take for you to find that passion. You have to start at something, somewhere. You just have to go. If you don't know where to start, then just start by the first thing that you like doing. It doesn't have to be the end. It doesn't have to be the ultimate thing that then is your final passion. That's what you're gonna do for the rest of your life. That's not how it works either. But you have to start somewhere. So let's say you just love doing sports. You do martial arts, let's say. So you go there and you put more time and more effort into it than you have been doing at this point in time. That way you just develop this passion or this good feeling that you have. And the longer you do this, the more often you do this, the better you can find out what it is exactly that you love about this martial arts. And you do it for everything you want. And then eventually you'll filter out some things. Let's say you love drawing, writing, martial arts, you love talking to people, you love partying, and you love all this other stuff. Eventually you'll figure out, okay, this is stuff that really, really gives me energy when I come out of it. After I'm done, let's say, after I'm done drawing this amazing thing, I have more energy, I have more desire to paint more, and I'm just more ecstatic about it entirely. So that's exactly what you need to do. And you need to just start at the first thing that comes to your mind. What is it that you like to do? What is it that you love to do? And for some of you that may not come right away. Like, you'll be like, oh, I don't really like anything. Everything is a bit boring. But then just go back. There has to be something. At the furthest when you were a kid. When you were a kid, everything was awesome. You just loved doing everything for no other reason than you just wanted to have fun. But then as soon as you got older, it kind of changed. But so in school or high school or whatever, you probably had some things that you liked to do. That you just stopped because people told you, oh, you can't do anything with that, or that's stupid, or whatever. For example, I used to love writing poetry. It had nothing to do with me being good at it or anything, I just liked being creative. And so I developed that, and now I love just writing. I have an entire blog, and I just love writing, so that's what I do. That's sort of my passion now. And I get more passions the more I write. But you just have to start somewhere. Find something that you love to and put your time and effort into it to make it great. When I say put time into it, I mean every single day. Nothing is going to come from you going to tennis practice once a week, or you going and drawing one painting a month or something. That's not going to do anything for you. And not in your passion, and not in anything else either. You just have to work on it every day. If you work on it every day, you're going to get better at it. And when you get better at it, you feel better about it. If you're better at drawing when you already love doing it, you feel even better about it. And then it's a self-fulfilling cycle. Like, the better you get, the more you like doing it, the better you get, the more you like doing it, and etc. And it goes crazy to crazy levels. And that's exactly what passion is. Passion is something you love to do and you're really good at. So don't wait for the big thing to happen or for you to find some job by chance that you love doing. That does happen for some people, but it's like winning the lottery. The chances are so slim that that's going to happen for you that I would not take my chances on that. I would go out there and find it myself, because that guarantees that I will find it at some point. And it may take time. You may not know exactly what it is that you need to filter or what it is you really love doing, and that's fine. That's completely fine. You have time. Don't pressure yourself. Just start doing what you love. Do it consistently. Do it every day. keep working at it, keep getting better at it. Set yourself a time, do 2 hours a day. If you can't do 2 hours, do an hour. If you can't do an hour, do half an hour, but do something with it every day. And if you say you can't do anything, then that would mean you're perfect at it, and I know that's not true. So let's use the tennis example. You practice 2 hours a week because that's all the money you have. Like, you go to a club and there's one time on Tuesdays and one time on Fridays that you practice for an hour. And then you say, well, that's all the time I have. I don't have a tennis court, I don't have even a tennis racket, I rent the ones that are there. And I don't have any tennis balls either. I can't practice tennis other than there. So what do you want me to do? Well, let's look at what else you could do. You could look at YouTube videos of pro tennis players playing, and that gets you practice too. You could grab a stick somewhere in the forest and just practice your swings with a stick. You could go jogging, you get a bit fitter. You could eat healthier. You could look at what the other people do. Just, there's so much to do. You cannot, it's impossible for you to just be done with everything that involves tennis. That would mean you're perfect, and no one is perfect in anything. Even the pro players still practice. So you can definitely fill 2 hours. You can even fill 8 hours a day with it if you really, really get into it. And that's what the successful people do then. The tennis pros, they practice 8 hours because that's their insane passion. But that's not where you're gonna start. You're gonna start by doing things you like doing or you love doing. It depends on the person, it depends on how much you like the thing. But when you start out, you still have to do it consistently. And if you have 20 things you love to do, then just do them 10 minutes every day. But do them every day. And then filter out the things that you don't love as much as the others. So make a little list. Okay, this is the thing I like the most, the second is the sport. And then just filter out the things you don't want to do anymore. And you might be left with like 1, or you might be left with 5 or 10. And that's fine. Then you have just 10 things to be passionate about. That's fantastic. But you gotta start somewhere. Passion does not come from just finding it randomly, like you think about true love, that you just meet the person or you meet the passion and you're like, oh my god, I love you so much. That doesn't happen, okay? It just doesn't. It happens so rarely that you can't count on that. You have to take what you already have that you love to do and then plant those seeds, do that thing, and just put time and effort into those things. And then they'll grow, or you'll realize they're weeds and you just pull them back out. But eventually you'll find that seed that turns into this gigantic, beautiful tree. And that will be your passion. So start today. Look at what you can do, what you love to do, what you really enjoy doing, and just go out there and work on it. Do it every day, do it consistently, and eventually you'll realize you didn't find your passion, you created it.